Happy New Year everyone and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining in. I will use this opportunity for a few quick announcements. For one, I will change the content up a bit. I will try and do more with the Genesis 2 male model, so there's be male and female content every month. And I will also try and do one short animation every month, so between 3 and 5 seconds, I guess. Also, I will divide the videos further into smaller pieces and shine some light upon a few details that I deem worthy of explaining. What I mean is that I will show you a bit more detail of different parts, what I do and what I make. This is still by no means a tutorial, but hopefully it will help you a bit if you're interested in stuff like that. Yeah, first part that I did is the leg, as you can see, and here we go in the first interesting part. I initially tried to copy and paste the first ring that I made, the first tube over to the from the ankle to the thigh, but this didn't work out as well as I thought, and I had to delete my first attempt, which I'm currently still trying to fix or fit around the thigh. And in retrospect, it would have been better to just make a new shape for it, a new tube, instead of copy pasting the lower one, because I already had smoothed it, and because the new I didn't make any UV maps on it yet, so copy pasting it over was actually more work than just making a new one and fitting it to the leg. But going like this, working with every single piece and moving it out, worked okay-ish. It's still, I guess it's still more work than just making a new shape, but in the end it worked, and I fine with that. Yeah. I copied the ring over. Still, this doesn't have a texture because I wanted to separate the piece into different parts. Next thing I did, as you can see, is I made another helping line. I used the line tool to draw a line from each ring to another ring, because I want to make a chain in between these parts, and right there I'm working on the chain link. This took different attempts, and in the end I found a way to use the symmetry tool and the line tool to make the initial shape, which you can see already is going to be a heart shape right there. And I will also go into a bit more detail about this. As you can see, I have the initial shape here, and now I started to twist the different parts, simply because I wanted to have a single chain piece that I could fit into itself. Here's the actual piece. So as you can see from the front, it looks like a normal heart, but if you move it around, it's twisted in itself, so I can copy paste it into itself without having to use alternating pieces. And I just skipped, or basically quick forwarded the copy pasting here. And this is actually the this is basically the first part that I did at the end of the last year, at the end of December. And at this point I had to take a break because I actually didn't really know where to go from here. I had different design ideas, and I was looking at some inspirations. So the second part is actually this one is actually done on in January. I apologize for the black corner. I basically recorded this shortly after I did the Slam Rancher Let's Play, and I forgot to make the camera angle invisible. This one's on me. For the hip part, I used another tube. I cut it open on one part and moved a single group of faces up, or tilted them upwards. So I have a part around the leg, this which is congruent with the parts down below. So this is a similar shape, a familiar shape, like on the leg, and also the point where I can put the ring. But I also have a part about around the hip that would hold this, kind of hold this in place. One of the benefits of working in 3D is that I can make clothing that actually doesn't work in real life, like gravity-wise and stuff. Yeah. Okay, next part was aligning all the points. This was a bit more difficult than expected, because because I had to go around the hip without distorting the whole shape, but it worked out pretty well. And as you can see, the smoothing down also worked without any major clipping. Here I copy paste the whole chain again, and right now both chains share a single UV map, which I will remedy later on. So here's the second the second chain, and right there I'm doing the UV map for the hip, because for the next part I had copy pasted the full body suit for Genesis 2 female within here, and I cut away everything that I didn't need for the fabric part. So I wanted to have this a cover for the genitalia in itself, so I could use it with other stuff together, but also I could use it as a single piece for a for different kinds of renders, different content kinds. Yeah, I automatically decided to add a fabric piece in the back. Problem with hanging fabric is that it is usually either I rig it by hand, or it is distorted by the movement of the legs. So I usually, if any, I do this on the back of the model. Yeah, and we're at the final parts. I'm doing the UV maps. Yeah, and as you can see, I'm basically doing the different. I'm doing the UV maps first with the special tool, and next I'm grouping the UV maps. So first I had all UV maps made, and now I'm grouping them. So I pick different pieces, like the fabric piece. This is the back fabric right here. And I actually chose both fabrics and both fabric edges separately, and made different UV maps for this. This is because I want the edges of the fabrics to always be completely visible, but sometimes I can make the fabrics transparent for different kinds of renders, or basically to make them invisible in case I combine this with another piece of clothing. Yeah, same goes right there for the chains. Now the chains have two different textures, so I can make them visible and invisible separately. This is the final piece. I hope you enjoyed the video. Right next is the render which I did with it. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you guys around.